From feature story news in Washington, I'm Nick Harper with the Week in Review. This was the week that US and Russia agreed to a prisoner swap, which brought US basketball star Brittany Griner back to America after a 10-month detention. The White House secured her release in exchange for Russian arms trafficker Victor Bout, who was serving a 25-year sentence in a US prison. Griner flew back to her home state of Texas, and FSN's Tony Waterman was there for her arrival in San Antonio.
Brittany Griner touching down here in San Antonio in the early hours of Friday morning. She has since been transferred to the Brooks Army Medical Center here behind me, where she is undergoing a routine medical evaluation before being reunited with her family. Her wife, Sherelle, and her parents are expected to be here for that reunion, but today is really just day one in what is going to very likely be a long journey.
This week, Germany carried out a major police operation which saw dozens of suspected domestic terrorists arrested by police. Investigators said a far-right group was planning to storm the country's parliament and seize power. FSN's Trent Murray sent this report from Berlin.
25 suspects were arrested during the dawn raids, which occurred early Wednesday across 11 different states in Germany. The country's prosecutor general said that the arrests were part of a large anti-terror operation, which was investigating a suspected terror network from the Reichsbürger movement. They went on to say that there was suspicion that the group was planning an armed attack on, quote, constitutional or government buildings.
In the US, Democrat Raphael Warnock won the Senate runoff election in Georgia, a win that gave President Joe Biden's party an outright majority in the upper house of Congress. It also provided more evidence of a changing political map in the US, as FSN's Kate Fisher reported from Washington.
For decades, the states of Florida and Ohio have carried the most sway when it comes to crowning American presidents. The Democrat Raphael Warnock's win in the previously safe Republican state of Georgia is another indicator that the road to the presidency will take a different route in 2024. Political strategists predict Georgia, Arizona, Michigan, Nevada, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin will be crucial to deciding who goes to the White House.
This week saw the first episodes of a documentary series about Prince Harry and his wife Meghan released on Netflix. FSN's Julia Chapman sent this report from London.
In the first 3 episodes of the series, Harry and Meghan describe their love story. The Duke of Sussex says he was looking for someone who could take on the baggage of being a royal, with all the scrutiny that entails. He describes how life was turned upside down for Meghan when they went public with their relationship. Harry describes his wife as being similar to his mother, Princess Diana, saying both are full of compassion.
From Bureau's All Right, this is FSN.
With FSN Spotlight, I'm Simon Marks, looking again today at the debate over the future of the Elgin marbles. They're stunning panels from the Parthenon, removed from Greece in the early 1800s by British soldier and diplomat Thomas Bruce, the 7th Earl of Elgin. Earlier this week, it was reported that the British Museum has made progress in discussions with the Greeks over the marbles' return to a new museum being constructed in Athens. But on Tuesday, Britain's Culture Secretary said any return of the panels would represent a slippery cultural slope. Professor Christy Konstantakopoulou of Birkbeck University is a member of Greece's National Hellenic Research Foundation.
The Ottomans did indeed give the permission to Lord Elgin to remove the marbles, but the question is, whose ownership are the marbles now? And I find it very perplexing and indeed insulting, the argument that the marbles are not safe in Athens. This stands on a basis of basically cultural supremacy over sets of antiquities and ideologies and the very culture and tradition of people that they were considered inferior.
Last month, another museum in London agreed to return ancient bronzes looted in 1897 from the city of Benin, now part of Nigeria. And the Nigerian authorities want American museums to follow suit. With FSN Spotlight, I'm Simon Marks.
And the main news again of the week, the US and Russia agreed a prisoner swap, which brought US basketball star Brittany Griner back to America after a 10-month detention.